Hi, this is Ralene with RaleneCreates. Today in my Happy Planner, I will be budgeting for the month of November. If you want to see how I put together my budget in a Happy Planner for the month of November, stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. And those of you that are returning, hey, what's up? Good to see you again. I am I know it is November the 11th, and that's the day that I'm recording. The day that you'll get this will probably be right around there as well. But I am setting up my budget for the month of November. So because we had 5 paydays last month, the November payday, the first payday, is actually on the 12th. So it's kind of I don't know, late. It seems later, but this is going to be my first payday. So as I promised, I would be, to hold myself accountable, I would do a quick video to show you guys where I'm at, to show you how I'm doing things, so that, again, to hold myself accountable and hopefully encourage somebody with how I'm doing things, or just to become debt free. So I'm just taking you on this amazing journey with me. So what I'm going to do is I have I am using a teacher's Happy Planner, a big Happy Planner that I just got on sale. And so I have been using it. I'm really loving it. I am really loving it more than I thought I was going to be. And I also have my sinking funds and my envelopes here. I will not be stuffing envelopes today. I love the video, but I'll tell you about the things that are going to be happening and what I'm going to do and what I'm going to put in them, but I'm not going to do a stuffing. I mean, if you really, really want it, then let me know, talk to me. But I don't know. I don't know. It was a little difficult for me. And so I'm creative. The whole counting of the money and all of that stuff was not my thing. But again, I will do what you feel comfortable with, but I hope that the planning and the budgeting part of it, that is something that you will like, because again, it falls into the planning and the crafting and all the other things that I love doing. So I'm taking you on the journey. So let me show you the month of November, and let's go from there. I created a Google sheet that I actually I love it. It's something that does all the calculations for me. Again, I am a software engineer, and because of that, I love programming. I love making things work. I love Excel spreadsheets or Google Sheets and stuff. And so, so I literally created this so that all I need to do is plug my numbers in, and then I transfer them to my planner. You're probably saying, well, why do all that? Well, because I want my numbers to be correct. And if I need to make some adjustments, I can easily just go into them and make the adjustments inside of the budget sheet. And then the planners are more for encouragement. I mean, just like the fact that I use my phone planner as well as my paper planner. So it's kind of the same thing. So, but what I do is I print this out and I put it in the front of that particular month. So what I've done is, and what I love about it is I can break it down by pay period. So I have, pay period is November, the first payday, and then the second payday. And then if I have third or fourth, or, really depending upon if I got some extra income from other places, I actually put those in different sections. So I've gone ahead and done these. I have, highlighted in orange and yellow my sinking fund items, so that I know that those things have to go into envelopes. And then My variable expenses, I've gone ahead and I put them in pink. I don't think I have a lot in this particular one. So I wanted to show you this. And so what I do is I put it in, I'm going to have to move some of this stuff. So in front of the month of November, I actually just place that right here. So I'll always have it at a glance. Okay. And I wanted to show you what I have done for my planning for the month of November. So even though this video has just been done, I have set this up. I set this up a couple weeks ago so that I could have a plan for what was going on. And it helps me begin to set things up for the month. So what I've done here is I've done some decorating, and I use one of my favorite sticker books, the Don't Stop Growing and the Garden Flowers. And I pull these out because I may use them. I wanted to show you how I plan my budgeting for the month on a monthly planner, on a monthly sheet. And so basically what I've done is I've gone here and I've placed stickers on every place that I actually have bills that are due. And also I identified my paydays here, and then things that that needs to come out here, like my groceries. And so everything that has a particular bill that's due on that particular day, I am actually putting a sticker there. Okay, I did decorate it. I used the sticker book Don't Stop Growing and Garden Flowers, and I pull those out in case I want to add them onto my payday budget sheet, or as I am setting that up. And I will show that on camera shortly. And so what I've done is I've just kind of put a place for everything. And then the only thing that I wanted to add to this is that also on the side, I just kind of put, if there are new things that my internet company changed. I went from Suddenlink to Tackus, which is now a is cheaper but faster, and so I have that. And then I have a new life insurance, and so I've identified those on the side so that I don't miss out on paying those. And then these are 2 debts that I'm working on for my Debt Snowball, and so I have placed them over on this side here to keep me mindful that that's my target for my Debt Snowball. And when I say my target is I'm paying my regular bills, but these are the 2 that I'm trying to pay off next. And so I have placed them here for me to be able to remember them. Okay, one thing that I did want to do, and I was going to use stickers, but I think I'm just going to use a marker, and is to note my no spends. Okay, and at the end of the month, I'm going to count up what my goal is. Now, I also have a no spend going for the week of the 8th till this week, and I have done great. So I think so. I need to double check. But I know on Friday, I treated myself to lunch out. I was having a rough day. So Friday the 5th, I went and had Mexican food. So actually, that was not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. So what I'm going to do is find a sticker to cover up that. I wanted to note all of my no spends with that marker. So forgive me. So I've made that mistake. So what I'm going to do is I have one of these little stickers here that kind of match what I've already done. And I am going to stick it right there because that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I don't pull this out every day, but I pull my iPad out every day. And if you have not seen my video where I talk about my digital planning, I know you're saying, I have a happy planner as well as digital planning. Well, this is where I do my journaling, where as I'm doing my Bible studies or any of those things here. And so for the month of November, I'll open it real quickly here. I keep track of like my daily gratitudes. And so basically every day I write down something that I'm grateful for. And so this is November, and I designed this all using an app called Xenia. So here is my no spend challenge. So far I have, and today is the 11th, which is Veterans Day. So I will just come right here and highlight in because I have not spent any money. Okay. Now, I do have exceptions. I do not, if I'm paying bills on the 12th, if they are part of the budget and they're the things that I need to do, that is not counted as spending, because those are things I have to do. Spending is if I go to Target and spend something, or I spend something that wasn't planned, or anything, or buy something on Amazon. So far I've done really good, and I tend to note right here on the side here. I don't know if you can see it. I ordered Happy Planner stuff for the projects that I have coming up. The faith planners that I'm getting ready to do for the war binders. So I had to buy those. And so I bought them on the 2nd. And then I treated myself to lunch, and I said self-care on the 5th. So I give myself, the reason for what I'm doing. Okay. And so you'll notice that I've only spent on the 2nd and the 5th. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to transfer all the days that are no spends on here. So you'll just see that I'm just tracking here everything. I generally don't have to come back here too often, other than to see what bills need to be paid on a particular day. And what I also do is, as I'm paying the bills, you'll notice that I'll check it off to show that that bill has been paid. And so now that I'm getting here, and then this one has been paid as well. Okay, and so that's all I'm doing. And now, since this no spend is actually for the week of the 8th, and I just used that sticker because it was pretty. And so I did one on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I don't seriously, I'm going to do anything Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, but I'm going to see. That's my goal. But if it's not planned, and when I say plan, like say for instance, I know that I got to buy shoes. I try my best to prepare and plan for that ahead of time, but just random spending, I'm trying my best not to do that. Okay. So that's this. All right. And I'm going to take my things off my desk here. These here I'm just using for goal tracking. And then here are my goals for the month. For November. Of course, each week I just have a different one. I'll set up my sinking fund and my cash envelopes. I'm planning my budget and my trackers. The second week I'm doing a no spend, and make sure Quicken is updated, and I'll pay my bills. Okay. So I am going to pull out these sheets and move this out of the way so that I'll have more room. I am constantly learning and adjusting. And so as the weeks go by, I am learning more and more about how I work, and I eventually will get completely there. And I'm sharing the journey with you. So I've created some new sheets, and they are available on my website if you're interested in anything that I have here. And this is the paycheck budget sheet. Okay. And this is one that, and the reason why I modified the other one that I have would just list my bills. This one I kind of went and I kind of changed things based upon, I have been watching a lot of channels. Huge shout out to, Jordan Budget, Taylor Budget, Rochelle, Adamson. I'll put them all in the description because this is not, of course, and Dave Ramsey, of course, because I'm following the Dave Ramsey program and everything. But I shout out to those in in this video because I've been watching a lot of videos and I'm being encouraged by so many different people, and it's so weird how you can sit and watch a video and it encourages you to do the things that you need to do, and I love it. And you listen to people that are at different points in their journey. So as I'm doing this, I'm seeing different things that I want. Again, always, here's my income and side hustles at the top. Giving and saving is first. I'm going on the method of 10-10-80, and basically that means 10, give God 10, save 10, and then live off of 80%. Okay, I'm not quite there to the 10% of savings yet, but yes, I am, because I'm giving here in my savings, and then I have it in my cash envelope. So it's there. It's just in a different format. So what I'm doing here today is I'm going to show you really quickly how I will put this together, and show you how I carry over the numbers. And then I have the budget amount, and then I come back for the actual at the end of the month when I close it out, and then I write the differences. So let me go ahead and put these in. I am just writing in all of my fixed expenses. The ones that are coming out on this paycheck. Remember, this is a paycheck budget sheet. So this is for my first paycheck in November. And then now I'm writing down my variable expenses like my pest control, groceries. And then I'm writing down my debt and what I plan on putting in envelopes, and whatever's left over, I kind of put it into envelopes. I am a decorative planner, so I just wanted to put a little bit of bling or something onto this page so that I will have a little something to be able to look at and encourage me through the journey. So now, since this is for the entire month, I am now setting up my breakdown for the second paycheck, and right now what my plans are on what will be paid for that particular paycheck. And so I'm writing down my fixed expenses. As mentioned, I will not be doing any envelopes or anything on this particular payday because I have some big expenses coming out this one, and I'm paying towards my debt snowball. So no sinking funds, no envelopes at this payday. So because of that, to keep me motivated, and it is the week of Thanksgiving, I decided to come here and add a little bit of this fall, and this is from the Happy Planner Fall sticker book, one of the first ones, I believe. And so this makes me feel good. Okay, you don't have to decorate it. All of these sheets are on my website if you're interested in them at RaleneSpeaks.com/shop, and there's a link in the description. And so now I am deciding on what I'm going to put down at the bottom here as words of encouragement for the first one. Lastly, what I do is I am working on my savings. I am really realizing that having fun with the savings is really keeping me motivated. So, and just saying I'm going to pay off a bill and I still have to save for that particular bill to pay it off. Because some of what I'm doing is I'm doing a debt snowball. So I'm trying to throw more money at certain debt as I'm going along. So I'm actually adding some more savings for that particular process. So I am going to quickly show you the savings that I'm doing, and I do have a new binder. Actually Amazon, I don't know, I got something from Amazon, and so I had to get, I know what I did. I got some stuff for the giveaway. If you have not done the giveaway, go ahead and get it. You still have some time. I will link the video above for you to be a part of the anniversary giveaway. And thank you so much, everyone, for your comments and your congratulations. It feels so good to be here for 2 years. So as you know, this one here is my purse binder, and where I keep all my this is my cash envelopes, and this is where I literally store things that I need on a regular basis. So this is where I keep my my gas money, my planner fund, as well as my eating out money. And then this is also, I was saving, putting my change inside of here. Oh, okay. There's my personal spending. And so I do, you know, have a few little going on back here, but I was keeping my change back here. And if you remember, here's my crafting is cheaper than therapy jar. But as I was doing it, I was running out of space. So what I've done is I've used this little coin purse that I used to have. It used to be my own phone case. And so I am just going to put this in the jar. As I previously mentioned, I do not spend much. So the ability to collect change is hard for me, but I had all this change and I still have a lot more in my desk drawer at work. And so I brought it home to put in here. And then this is from, I think I went to eat, and this is the change. And so I put it there. Okay, so that is my change, and so this is all from my cash envelopes, and so I'm done with that. Okay, and let's go to let's save the challenges. Stick with me, guys. We'll come back to the challenges in a second. But so here are all my sinking funds, and if you see my last cash stuffing, you'll see exactly what's been going on here. I have not added anything to them. So this is a new sheet that I'll be tracking them on because I did not have a tracker. I had been working on that. So what I'm going to do is, I don't have a lot of money in them. So what I'm going to do really quickly is transfer what's in each one of these envelopes onto this sheet so that I have a starting balance. So tomorrow when I add money to it, I'll come here and add it, and then I will be able to go from there. And so this is for the month of November. So let me do that. So now that I have the tracker, I'm just going to add the starting balances for each one of these sinking funds. These are still kind of new to me, so I am going one by one and just putting them. Some of them I have already spent out of, so I am just going to keep adding them in. Down at the bottom, I have my cash envelopes, my gas money, my planning fund, eating out, as well as my personal spending. And now I'm going to just total it up. I have 600 funds. Now, let's go ahead and look at my savings challenge. So I got a few little things going on with my savings challenges, and if you'll notice, like I said, I got another binder for that because I wanted to keep it separate from that. And so I think on the last video I did this, I'm not really sure, but I'm doing the Debt Snowball saving because there is an amount that I'm trying to reach. There's one particular bill that I really would like to throw $330 at it. And basically that's what I'm trying to do right now. So and that one, I currently have $87 in it. And so I am going to put the $87 here, and my goal is $330. So all of this is about the Debt Snowball. I am literally going to be just throwing more money at my debt. And so, but this is a fun way of doing it. Okay. You know, instead of saying, well, oh, I got $10 here, just do $10. So what I'm going to do is when it gets to a certain amount and I can pay a particular bill off, I will be paying that particular bill off. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I have this bill here, and I have this next debt that is actually $320, and I want to pay it off by the end of the year. And so I'm literally going to be doing that. So if I have $50, I'll go that, but I'm already at 87 here. And so that's my goal right here. I don't know why I put these numbers here. Those are just numbers that I wanted to get to that amount. Go figure. Okay, so this was just a tracker that I wanted for that one. This one here, I'm really loving it. It is the Roll Your Dice game. And so inside of here, I want to say I may have to find the link for this because I don't know if I bought this or if it's a free download. I have put in here twice. I started on October 23rd, and on the 29th I got paid. So basically you roll the dice, and based upon the amount that it is, so I think the first time that I rolled, it was $6, and so I have a total of $15 in here. And so I have $16 in here, and so I will be writing that right here as my $15 as my starting balance for this one. And literally, when you throw the die, you color in the die that you threw, and then when you finish, you will have 504. And this again I do this one weekly, and so that one is it's been fun. Basically, when I throw the die, whatever money I have somewhere, whatever, I kind of throw it at that. So I really like this one. This one was fun too. Okay, another one that really involves my bank account. So what I've done is if you haven't watched Taylor Budget, she talked about the Capital One high yield savings account. I've already was with Capital One, so I opened up a separate checking account, a savings account with them, which was a high yield savings account that I could use for the zero out challenge. And basically what you're doing is each week, okay, you know, you have your spending, you already have certain things that are coming out of your account or whatever else. What you're doing is that you are going to zero out the particular balance. So say for instance, let me see if I can, I don't want to write on this piece of paper. Say, I hope you can see this. Say your balance is $5.92 and 32 cents. Okay. So to zero out your bank account, what you would do is you would take $2.32 and put it somewhere else. So you will basically make this $5.90.00. Okay. All right. And then you do some more spending, of course, and this changes whatever out. And so basically, each week you're going to put a little bit something in your account. So right now I have $25.09 in my zero out challenge. Okay. And so at the end of this week, I'll do the same thing. And so that'll keep doing it. And so you'll add it up until by the end of the month, you'll have it. Okay. So that is the zero out challenge. And I'm just using my bank account to do that. Okay. And that's generally like if you have buffer, I keep a buffer in my account. I never think I told you guys about that. I keep a buffer just in case something happens. And so I have that buffer. And so that buffer allows me to already have something that's obviously not budgeted. Okay. Now, I am also doing the $1 challenge and the $5 challenge. Oh, and so I have a savings tracker that I will be using those. And so when I do my envelopes tomorrow, I will be taking the money and I will be putting it into my different sinking fund. And then I'm also going to put certain amount in my $1 savings challenge as well as a $5 savings challenge. I was going to do the 100 envelopes and I was going to do, the 50. It was large. Okay. I've already have my savings account done. My emergency savings done. I already have all those things taken care of. So my money is all really going to certain debts. And so, right now for me to say, oh, I'm going to put that much money into my savings account would be setting myself up for failure. So I'm doing some small savings challenges to challenge myself to think outside of the box, instead of, I don't drink coffee, so that's not my thing. Instead of going to Chick-fil-A or whatever else, this is my way of saying, well, okay, that money I can put here or whatever else. So I'm going to do the $1 savings challenge and then a $5 savings challenge. And one's going to my debt and one's going to my emergency fund. So right now they're both at zero because I'm literally going to start them tomorrow. Okay. The no spend challenge, I'm not sure about, because I saw someone that basically gave themselves $1 for every no spend. So at the end of the month, what they would end up doing is, if they went the whole month, they gave themselves $1. Okay. I don't know. I haven't kind of thought that one through yet. Okay. But I was thinking about it. Now, Saveopoly is one I have started before, and it was a long time ago. It was the beginning of last year, but I'm going to be doing it for sure this time. And I do not have anything in it. I even created me a little spot in here for it. And so I will be starting that tomorrow. And basically, again, you roll the die, and whatever the amount is, okay, so say for instance, you start at, do we start at go? Yeah, we start at go, and you start moving based upon the numbers of moving. Just like Monopoly, it has a value for each one of them. And so literally here, if I roll 2, I would go to the chest, and the chest, community chest says, treat yourself. Hey, it says Starbucks, not me. But so whatever that dollar figure is, it'll give me an opportunity to treat myself. So I will be doing that until I can. And so I'm going to start that off with 0, and I will start playing that tomorrow. And I will do that right now until I get through Christmas. Is going to do it once a month. And then in January, I will start weekly, or every payday. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 challenges that I will be doing for, and they're all this money is just basically being saved to go through my Debt Snowball. So, and these are all I keep track of inside of my my planner. So I hope that this was beneficial. I hope this was helpful, and it shows you how I'm working on my debt right now. I have not particularly paid off any particular debt this particular month, because I've gotten over the hump, and my next one will probably be in January. But I'm paying down on it, guys. I'm paying down on it. So every time you see me put something in those envelopes for the challenges, that is money going towards my Debt Snowball. So I am, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that it was different. This is different than my regular planning videos, but again, I'm holding myself accountable and taking you on this journey. So again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much, and I hope you are enjoying this journey with me as I am striving to be debt-free. If you like this video, hit the like button. While you're at it, why don't you subscribe so that you'll be a part of all that I'm doing here at RaleneCreates. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you'll be notified the next time that I upload a video. And remember, as I encourage you, I encourage myself. Be blessed.